New NFT, it costs a milli. Ultraman in the city, battling Ito, made that boy dizzy. Can you not copy your raps? You looking silly like Milli Vanilli. Ride with the top down, VeVe City. Locked down in the Metaverse, it's a frigid. Provide for the family, I got plenty. Ultraman on nature grease, I'm a demi. Gotta take care of your kids, gotta take care of the little ones. If we got a bigger the crib, I'ma come through with the bigger ones. NFT money legit, yeah, it keep on going up. Family friends on my list, they made me the man who I is. I'm too ultra, man. I'm so ultra, man. Yes, I'm ultra, man. I'm too ultra, man.
What's up, my OMI homies and fellow NFT collectors? Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Happy New York Comic-Con. This is the first New York Comic-Con drop. New York Comic-Con has apparently started. Actually, I don't think it's technically started since it's Wednesday morning at probably like 7:30 a.m. in California right now. But wait, it's in New York, so maybe, I'm sorry, this is New York Comic-Con. I was thinking of San Diego Comic-Con. So it probably has started. It probably has opened up. I don't know what time New York Comic-Con opens up before you can actually go in there. So I'm expecting to see some live footage of the Marvel booth with VeVe there. I'm keeping my eye open for that so we can show some of that. What's up, Daniel Marquez? First in the chat, ready to go, taking care of his kiddo. What's up, Delco Dude? Good morning, my man. What's up, Mr. Evo? Going for the number 41 mint today. We got Mark Gordon in the house. We got Smarty. We got Mr. Darklink. Any good mint numbers? Says Long. I was thinking the only good mint numbers, unless you guys can think of any others, would be 616 and 2022. What's up, K Bacon? K Bacon says he's skipping the whole entire week. I put out a video a couple of days ago with all my price predictions. I don't have most of them going under retail. I do have this one going under retail, though. I was thinking like 45 gems, I believe, is my prediction. What's up, DJ Tico? What's up, Crazy Croat? We got Mr. Planet Profit in the house. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. What's up, Cameron Crawford? What's up, 420? Tito? We got Laresh. We got all the OMI homies here. Let's go. Good luck, everybody, on this drop. If you're going for it, we'll start up a poll to see how many people are going for it. Wong Win Bin's asking for price predictions. We'll check that out as well. Greedy One in the house with his patented I don't know what that means. What's up, Dutch homie? My homie in Infiniverse. I haven't checked VeVe City in Infiniverse for a while, but I know that Jamie Hunsaker bought 3 floors in our high tower recently. What's up, Adam? Adam's in the house. Alex Zamora. Adam says he's skipping this one. All right, let's see who all's going for this drop. Are you going, I mean, there's only 2,900 editions. Are you going for this Marvel poster drop? And it is a great looking poster. The art is awesome. I'll put not sure yet as an option on there too. And we'll go in there and look at price predictions for this. I think I said mine was 45, possibly 40. We'll check it out. What's up, B Show? Thank you, my man. What's up, Tucson Collectibles? Jerry, my man Jerry. I still have your Sad Buns Minnie Mouse that you won at the first VeVe Trivia. I need your ETH address. I'm going to give you until next VeVe Trivia on Tuesday. If I don't hear from you by then, it's going back up for a rebound. What's up, Larenchu? What's up, Kyla from K Collections in the house? Good luck, everybody, on this drop. Happy hump day. Absolutely. Let's check these price predictions. And I do have a video about today's drop to check out as well. All right, price predictions. We got a lot of poster predictions in here. And when I did my predictions, I was the first one to go on here. And I put all the poster names on here like they're exactly how they're spelled. But for Thunderball, I put Thunderballs. Just being funny, guys. I didn't expect anybody to actually believe me. But if you go through, every single person put Thunderballs. I was kidding, y'all. That's not what it's actually called. It's called Thunderball. Thunderballs is probably a movie you don't want to see. All right, but let's check our predictions for the New York City Comic-Con poster. I'm at 45 jimmies. My price is 45 jimmies, which is not too bad because there are only 2,900 editions. If you saw the San Diego Comic-Con poster, it had 1,000 more editions, this one, I believe. Yager's got 51 on today's poster. Let's see, I have to go through and check. Yager, oh yeah, he put his up here. Selwood's got 36. We got Dub Dollar with 49.5 gems. B. Crawford Short, 27 gems. Whoa, that's low. And he's usually the one that, he was last month's winner on the predictions. So he's got 27 on that. G Meadows has 20 more than him. He's got 47. Chai Killen's got 42. Fire Knit's got 39. La Lamone, 36.6. Owo's got 40 gems. Mr. Axel has 35.69. Dank's got 75 on this one. above retail. That might be the only one I've seen so far above retail. Shaz got 43.9. Ncon's got 45. What's up, Sean B in the house? Anyone going to Comic-Con? Yeah, is anybody in the chat going to Comic-Con in New York today or this weekend? What's up, Golden Retriever Boy in the house? Mohammed Golfers in the house. Golden Retriever Boy is another one. I got a couple of prizes I need to send to you from VeVe Trivia on Tuesday. Journey from the Palace in the house. Thank you for that super chat, my man. I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, he's all about the Infinity Stones. He predicted that those Infinity Stones would go up in price and value soon, and then they did. He was right. And they're going to go up 3 more times because we got 6 total Infinity Stones. Is my alert box? Oh, I don't have that on anymore. I forgot. Let me turn that back on. Let me turn on Robot Lady. We've been forgetting about Robot Lady.
Can't wait for all the Infinity Stones fire.
Robot Lady's back. What's up, T8? What's up, Sean Grasmick? We got VVAR guy in the house. He's got a great Instagram page. Y'all need to check him out. We got the OG J Kill in the house. We got VVN3 here. We got Metroid. All the OMI homies are in the chat. What's up, everybody? Got the Slam Girl Gold Set, Jim Austin. Let's go. Yeah, Slam Girl is a drop that I've been talking about recently on the One Of platform, and it's sold through eBay. And I know a few people who minted that, and I think they might still be available. Abdullah Arif's in the house. He's got 39 gems on today's poster. Night Hash has 55 gems. Firenet, I think he did his poster prediction earlier. New York City poster, B-Show has 0 on it. He thinks it's going to 0. I'm just kidding. He forgot to put the number in there. What's up, Hammy in the house? What's up, DJ Tico says, how do you think the bond drops will do today? I'll show you my price predictions for the bond drops. I do have the Dr. No poster going above retail, and possibly From Russia with Love. The problem with From Russia with Love is that everybody's mentioning how that poster, that bond poster, is already on Quid. Then Goldfinger got 32, Thunderballs 27, You Only Live Twice 19, On Her Majesty's Secret Service, service all the way down to 17. And the Diamonds Are Forever, a little bit higher because it looks nicer, 29. But the retail's 40, so I got most of them going into retail. What's up, Big AC? Smartbass says, are you buying the Black Panther movie ticket for a chance, for a guaranteed, that's not a guarantee though, for a chance to win an NFT? Yeah, and I'll even show you that. For people who know, there's actually a couple contests going on right now. If you haven't heard already, Marvel put out a tweet, a very awesome tweet to all of their subscribers, our followers on Twitter, which is about this contest that could win you a Red Skull VeVe NFT. So it's kind of introducing VeVe to a lot of new eyes. And then there's another one going on. I'll just have to find it. Somebody sent it to me, and here it is. Shout out to Not Sure. Not Sure sent this to me. There's a Cinemark Wakanda Forever NFT sweepstakes. You got a chance to win 1 of 1,000 exclusive Black Panther Wakanda Forever NFT. So this is a set that's going to be sent out. There's only going to be 1,000 of them, and you're only going to be able to get it through this sweepstakes. Unlike the one we just saw a minute ago with Red Skull. Red Skull is already on the app. You just have a chance to win. I think they're giving out 100 of those with random serial numbers. But all 1,000 of these, you'll have to go through the Cinemark sweepstakes in order to win one of those, for a chance to win one of those. There might be some more going on. VeVe's doing a little bit of promos, a little bit of advertising, some marketing. We love to see it. What's up, Evan Tepper Evan? What are the 3 stones already on VeVe? The 3 stones already on VeVe are. Well, let's just go check my account because I have them all right now, just about. Wait, there's only 2 already on VeVe, right? We got the Eye of Agamotto and the Tesseract. This will be the 3rd one today, or not today, the one that's dropping this week. Loki's staff will be number 3. Unless I'm mistaken. What's up, Got to Get the Bag? Good morning, my man. Just says, who said that? Who said what? I probably said it. You're streaming the Bond drop, right? Yeah, I'll stream the Bond drop. I planned on it. Did you say Bond? James Bond? I need one of those posters to go in the background of my secret rare Aston Martin. What's up, Firefly Odyssey? Good morning. We got Marvelous Packs in the house. So there are only 2 on VeVe so far. VeVe3 says, I did a breakdown of the contest in the last info dump, but didn't have time to do the 007 videos, short notice. Yeah, man, especially with, you would have to do 8 different posters on that too. That would have been tough. We got plenty of time before the drop begins. Let's check out VeVe3's video on this poster right here. I was watching it earlier already. And I also have VeVe Flex's video on it if we have time. Pull that up real quick. I know that VeVe Flex, I watched both of these already. VeVe Flex has a price prediction of under 40, around 40 gems on this drop. There it was. I think I just passed it anyway. All right, here it is. Let me get this all set up. Shout out to, Shout out to Corey and Heather from VeVe3. If you guys are not subscribed to them already, I will link this video in the chat so you can connect to it and subscribe. And I'll be muting myself so you guys can hear it better. Get all my stuff up here. All right. Well, actually, let me go ahead and talk to y'all for 5 seconds while we get through these advertisements. Good morning, everybody. VeVe3 says the contest is an epic thing, in my opinion. Another big show of synergy between Marvel and VeVe. Oh, I think he's talking about the Red Skull contest because it was on his thumbnail. So yeah, let's find out more about that Red Skull contest that I was just mentioning. I like to skip his intro music because it's licensed or something. I don't know. Maybe it's not. All right, here we go. See y'all on the other side.
Welcome back to VeVe3 with me, Corey, aka Old Rhubarb on VeVe. And my co-host is absent because she just had surgery on her nose today. It all went well. With that being said, today we're looking at the New York Comic-Con drop list, which is going to be running from October 5th to October 9th. I'll be doing an info dump for all of the drops, but today we'll be focusing on the very first one. Another thing that we're going to touch on today is a Marvel giveaway for the Red Skull Mighty collectible. Let's get into this thing. Landing on Wednesday, October 5th at 8 a.m. Pacific time for a retail bid point of 60 gems and minting 2,900 editions, we have the New York Comic-Con litho print. And true to the previous litho print we have, there's just a ton of teasers in this thing. Let's take a closer look. We're seeing a whole spread of characters on this thing. One of the biggest things I'm seeing is Hulk flying an Abomination kite with She-Hulk in the foreground and Daredevil next to them both. All of these characters are already active in Disney Plus She-Hulk series. Notice the dragon head peeking around the building? I got some help from our Twitter fam to confirm, but we're pretty certain that's likely Fin Fang Foom. Do any of you remember those Marvel Legend collectible toys? They had Hulk and She-Hulk. They also had Fin Fang Foom. Let's take a look at those real quick. And you could tell by this Twitter release that Fin Fang Foom plays heavily into the Hulk mythos, and he also touches a lot of other Marvel stories. And why this is important in terms of the historical significance of this litho, will it be worth something in the future, is because She-Hulk is exploring a storyline where her blood has been taken, Hulk has rocketed off to space, hopefully not to return as Professor Hulk, and we're seeing Abomination in there as well. A lot of pieces. And that sets up the opportunity for Fin Fang Foom, who we're seeing on this litho. A once villain, sometimes hero, and sometimes Chinese food chef in the Baxter Building, where the Fantastic Four reside. Speaking of Fantastic Four, we get all of them on this cover, in addition to a smattering of X-Men, Defenders, Avengers, Moon Knight, and even Man-Thing, who recently popped up in the Werewolf by Night Halloween special promo reel. All said, it's a super fun print. And I mentioned earlier that the San Diego Comic-Con also released a litho print. That one was the same exact price, but it actually minted 1K more than this litho print that we're getting tomorrow. And if we look at the value after the release and the flippers flipped it as much as they could, it settled and it hovered around 30 to 40 gems. Tangible value aside, for people who are attending Comic-Con or people who are just into the lore and shaping of VeVe, this is a great piece to vault away, and it could grow in value just like we see historic Comic-Con prints and pamphlets, especially if the ability to get digital signatures ever becomes a thing. The other wild card for potential value, and I try not to moonboy too much, but that relationship between Marvel and VeVe, it just continues to grow and grow. Just like the previous San Diego Comic-Con, VeVe has set up in the Marvel booth, but in the Marvel Comic-Con press release for this con, the very first thing mentioned is VeVe and their public release. And further, there is a giveaway associated with Marvel Insider that could net users a Red Skull Mighty collectible. If you're curious about that giveaway and you want to get your hands on a Red Skull Mighty, I'm going to give you the steps to do it right now. Head on over to marvel.com/insider. If you don't have an account, go ahead and make one. It doesn't cost anything at all. Once inside, you'll see a lot of things you should check out, but let's focus on activities and rewards. Activities are things you can complete that reward you with points. And this is just another great way for you to stay hip and current with what Marvel is doing. Pretty much anytime they're doing a promotional thing or they're releasing new information about a movie or a series or a comic, there's one of these activities that you can complete, learn about it, and get those points. And those points come into play if we head on over to rewards. This shows you all the things you can use your points on: games, digital swag, comics, merchandise, and fan experiences. For the giveaway, click on merchandise. In here, you'll see the Red Skull giveaway. It allows 2 entries at 2,500 points each. So you'll need at least 5,000 points to enter twice. And I've already seen some Twitter responses to this giveaway, and it appears much like with previous Marvel Insider type things, it's not available to all countries and regions. I think I've seen UK and Canada already on the, you can't apply for this giveaway list. We gotta hope that Marvel opens that up, or those countries negotiate with Marvel to allow those giveaways to happen in the future. And as always, a gentle reminder from your host, Old Rhubarb, that you should try to stay active in Marvel Insider. It's free, you get up to date with what's happening with Marvel, and you're also banking those points. And if we see more of these Marvel VeVe synergies happening, what happens if this Red Skull giveaway was 10,000 points to enter or 20,000 points to enter? Take the time, click the links, watch the videos, get hip to what's going on with Marvel, and get those points so you're ready to go just in case something pops up. And honestly, I think we're going to see a lot more of these type of Marvel VeVe synergy giveaways via the Marvel interfaces. And our first kind of inkling that that was going to happen was with Amazing Spider-Man 130, the first appearance of the Spider-Mobile. If you check out my website, which is still under construction but usable while I build it, you'll see this comic was released only via a Marvel Unlimited annual event, which provided a promo code. It only minted as an uncommon, and there are only 5,500 promo codes total. How many were redeemed? Who knows? But the value for that comic has hovered pretty consistently around the 800 plus mark, and it didn't cost those people anything to acquire it by using that promo code. That's a pretty good return on profit and time. And that's a wrap for this info dump. If you found any of this at all useful, please like, subscribe if you haven't already. I try not to show the channel too much, but every 50 or 60 videos, I gotta say, please like, subscribe, and consider joining the Rhubarb Patch family. Because every Saturday, we do a giveaway where members are awarded a physical collectible. All right, I've done the shilling. Until the next info dump video, this is Corey, signing off.
Shout out to Corey from VeVe3. Sorry, sometimes it's hard to unmute my mic. But and we do have 15 minutes, so I am going to throw in one more video real quick. It's less than 2 minutes long for my homie VeVe Flex. So let me get that queued up for you. What's up, G Metals? I wasn't sure what you meant by that, Daniel Marquez. Somebody asked if you get an airdrop for the 7 posters. You do get an airdrop if you have all 7 of the 007 posters that are dropping today. All right, let's get into the next one, and then we'll start the we'll start the drop, I guess. We got about 10 minutes after this.
Welcome back to VeVe Flex, and this week VeVe will be in the New York Comic Con, and they plan on dropping one NFT every day from Wednesday to Sunday. Now let's take a look at what the drop will be tomorrow, October 5th, and the first one will be the Welcome to New York poster, featuring exclusive artwork in celebration of New York Comic Con. This extremely limited edition digital litho print is a must-have collectible. Now the drop for this is going to be $60. It's going to be classified as an ultra rare, and there's going to be 2,900 editions. Now let's take a look at the actual poster here, and this is pretty cool. It's similar to the San Diego Comic Con when they did the Spider-Verse and they had a whole bunch of different Spider-Men, but here they're having a lot of the Marvel superheroes. We see Black Widow, the Hulk here flying some type of a kite. You see the Silver Surfer looking over at Spider-Man and the Human Torch. The Beast, Invisible Woman, and Black Panther having a little picnic here. You see Moon Knight with the Thing. I'm not sure who that is in blue, but that's also Mr. Fantastic. You see Ant-Man there being big and gigantic. We see Iron Man speaking with Scarlet Witch and Wolverine. And then I think that's Miles Morales with Thor, and you see Doctor Strange doing something crazy up there. And all the way to the right, I believe that's Luke Cage and Iron Fist. So this is pretty cool. Now, I don't think that I'm gonna go for this drop. I did go for the San Diego Comic-Con poster. It was $60 just like this. But if you look at the aftermarket right now, I think it's like $48 or $38, something like that. So it did drop. So I feel like I'm just gonna wait for this. I don't feel like any of the NFTs are going to go on a crazy bull run right now. So I think there will be some opportunity for this in the aftermarket. Guys, comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about this poster. I think it's pretty cool. I like all the interactions that they're having. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And as always, stay flexing. VeVe Flex out. Welcome back to VeVe Flex, and this
Shout out to my man VeVe Flex. Make sure you guys are subscribed to his channel as well. A new YouTuber who's been putting out some good VeVe content. All right, let's get ready for the drop. We got about 10 minutes. I'm going to check the poll to see what people are doing for this drop. It looks like We've got 23% say they're going for it, 64% say they are not going for it, and 13% still undecided. What's up, Jacob Miller? What's up, VeVe on the beat? Hamoon says, I do really like the 007 posters. I do too. Let's pull up that drop so we can take a look at all the posters. And I showed my price predictions earlier. We can show them again as we go through the New York the Welcome to New York poster price predictions. But if you haven't seen the Bond posters that are dropping later today, then check them out. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of that. All right. So the one that I think will do the best is this one because it's the Otis. It's also got some scantily clad ladies on it. The Dr. No UK Quad poster, 1962. And then this is the one that is on the advertisement, From Russia with Love. People have heard of that movie for sure. And it's also in a different language. No, maybe not. I thought this one was in a different language. Yeah, Kanamore? I don't know. It looks like it's a little bit of English and a little bit... No, that's all a different language. Sean Connery's in English, but it's his name, so I guess that doesn't change. But I got this one as being the second highest one. What's up, Dub in the house? Zachary Roy's here. What's up, Zachary Roy? VeVe3 says, good luck, everybody. I'll be grabbing one in the marketplace. I think that might be my move. I think I might not go for this one, but I might buy it in the marketplace. Not selling out because of your poll, says Tito420. It's not my fault. How much did you get it for? Tucson, not even talking to me. Smart Bass says, so confused about Bond posters to go for or not to go for. So here's the thing, and we're checking them out. This one looks kind of cool, I guess. This is Thunderball, not Thunderballs, y'all. I don't know why you guys are putting Thunderballs. I started it, but I'm sorry. This one's got a cool helicopter on it. Number 6. This one's kind of a weird shape. And it looks like the guy from Mad Magazine to me on the cover. So I think that's my lowest one. And then this one is in Japanese, which is really cool. I think that one actually is why I had the price up a little bit higher. Not over retail, though, on this one. And if you own all 7 of those, then you will get airdropped the number 8, a new Thunderballs poster. That's secret rare. Let's see. It says the date, too. Posters 1 through 7 on the 20th. Snapshot will be taken on Thursday, October 20th at 8 a.m. Pacific time. So, I mean, if you really want that poster, you'll have to get all 7 of these. And I think if they're going for like under 20 gems each, maybe that'll be worth it because the edition size of that airdrop is going to be really small, in my opinion. And I do like the fact that today's poster, there's some cool stuff that you can do with it. In the vault, I mean, if you think about it, you could get this, blow it up really big, and then like put Batman in there and Superman in there just by making them really small, and you can make a really cool scene with that. So I'm sure people will be making pictures like that, and that might bring up the price as other people are like, I want to do that too, and there's only 2,900 of them. Just as I said, I had to buy bread for toilet paper instead. Bread for toilet paper? You put bread on your toilet paper? Maybe I read that wrong. Mr. Evo says, I believe after the Dr. No, the other 2 UK variants will do also good because they'll be in English and basically it's the origin country. I like the one in Japanese. Diamonds has the lowest mints. Man, it's pretty close though. What's up, Joe Rubocaba? VeVe3 says the gamble for the Bond poster is the airdrop secret rare. That secret rare has the most lore and real world value. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I need to get into some more information about those Bond posters. I figured some of them were more rare than the others. Bond 2D art is having a hard time, but there is a niche that'll come for those eventually. Yeah, and they're all like less than 2,000 editions. What's up, Mohammed? Says I accidentally sold my Mickey animated uncommon 3-digit below floor. Man, I've been hearing that a lot lately. Guys, be careful when you list your stuff on the market. Make sure, I mean, I tell people don't even use the decimal because I know in some countries the decimal is substituted for a comma. And maybe they put the comma in there and the comma doesn't get accepted and they end up selling it for less than they wanted to. Just be careful and don't use decimals at all. If you want to sell it for 199.99, just sell it for 200 or 199. Airdrop may keep them up. Yeah, that's true. It might keep the prices up. That's why I'm not too low on them. I know some people had their price predictions, all of them under 20 gems. I don't see them going that low with a possible airdrop. Alfred E. Newman. G Money. What's up, G Money? I don't know. Who's Alfred E. Newman? Go to Retriever Boy says, is there a guy with a box on his head on the poster? No, because if there was, we'd be calling this Banksy right now. I was going to try to go through the whole stream today without saying the word Banksy, but you guys started it. That's on y'all. Maybe because the airdrop could be above retail? Possibly. Vivian3 says, the original foreign posters, weirdly, have the most value in real life. I wonder why. Maybe there's less editions. Maybe they made less. Marvelous Pack says, my advice is stick to collecting and buying the drops you love. Absolutely. But I feel like you can always make money in the market if you're quick enough on the sniping. Get some low serial numbers for a floor price, flip them up for 30, 40 gems extra, 20 gems extra. Ultraman was also from Japan. Yeah, but it didn't have Japanese writing on it, did it? Commas as decimals is weird. I agree. I think it's weird when you have like was it day before month? Isn't that what all the other countries do? Like it's not October 6th, it's 6 October 2022. Like that's backwards, y'all. Actually, we're probably the ones that did backwards. Just like we stole the word football from you guys. We don't even use our foot that much in our football. But yeah, we went to steal y'all's name and call your stuff soccer. It was wrong. It was just wrong. And I apologize for all Americans that we stole football from you guys. It ain't right. I'm with you. I'm with you on that. G Money says the guy from Mad Magazine. It does look like the guy from Mad Magazine, don't you think? I actually think I see Banksy on one of the rooftops. Stop it, Dub. You're going to get me in trouble. Thank you, Mr. Planet. KCB, OG KCB in the house says no reservations makes me buy less since I need more liquid just in case something amazing pops up. That's true. You do have to have that. You got to keep in mind, guys, that the market is operating a little bit differently today. So when we're sniping in the market, let me see if I can find that post about it. Yeah, here we go. Let me put it over here so you can see better. The market is working differently now. No timer for reservations. So when you try to buy something to snipe off the market, you're not going to have 180 seconds to decide if you want to buy it or not. Now it's whoever clicks buy now first gets it. There is no reservation anymore in the market. Let me show you by trying to buy something real quick. So if I go in here and I'm sniping TIE fighters, it used to be I click buy now and then reservation pops up. And I have it reserved for me for 180 seconds to decide if I want to buy or not. But now, if I have this page up and somebody else has this page up and they click buy now before I do, they get it. So if you want to snipe something, you got to make a quick decision right then and there if you're going to buy it or not, because you got to be quick. No more reservations, y'all. They changed it up. I don't know if that's going to be permanent, but I think the problem was people reserving stuff and holding those floors, waiting for other people to list underneath what they had reserved and then sniping it up. I don't know exactly how they're doing it unless they had two accounts, which was most likely, or they're working together. But that became a problem, and it caused the floors to be lower than they should be. So I kind of like that they got rid of those reservations. We use our feet on every play in football. I mean, you use your feet on every play in basketball, too. We're not going to call basketball football, are we? Moon says, appreciate the apology. No problem, no problem. Yeah, USA. Oh, USA is the weird one with the date format? I don't know. I feel like it, yeah, I mean, because you go from lowest to highest. If you go day, month, year, our format, we're going month, then day, and then year. So yeah, it makes more sense to go day, month, year, because you're going lowest is the day, then the month, and then the year. You're right. We're wrong. Like, well, I apologize for the calendars also, y'all. Sorry about that. Think you buying another one? Does it work? Buying another, does it work? Oh, try buying another? Oh, you mean if I was reserved? So to see if you have like a 3-minute reservation, that's a good question. Let's see. I mean, it still pops up. I can't click buy now to find out 100% for sure, because I guess it could error when I click buy now. But I don't think there's anything preventing you, if you go in there, don't buy it, go back and buy something differently, because before you wanted to have to wait 3 minutes before you could buy something else. A lot of points are scored with your feet in football, just field goals, and they should really get rid of field goals. A lot of people think they should just get rid of field goals in football. 60 gems is a bit heavy on a 2D poster, I agree. 2,900 editions, though. Mr. Evo says, why go from month first? Yeah, it doesn't make sense. What, no reservations? Yep, they changed that back to where it used to be. What's up, BE in the house? Rex Carter is passing on this one. It looks like 64% of the chat say they're passing. Relatable Hustle says, that's the OG way of the market. I was just getting used to the reservations. I know, every time we get used to something, they switch it up. But that is the OG method. So, I mean, I remember having to do that before. You just got to make quick decisions. And I feel like I make quick decisions. So I think that helps me. I think it's an advantage for me. Muhammad says, I go seconds, minutes, hours, days. Dang, bro. You do that every time you're telling somebody what time it is? Date, month, year is Grail? Grail? Interesting. KCB says nothing will change as far as the floor prices because of the reservation system. We'll find out. You might be right. Why is the retail on the poster 10x a common on retail? I mean, because it was made by the Marvel art team. It's got all the characters in it. I mean, maybe it'll have some surprises. Maybe it'll have some utility in the future. Maybe holding this and the San Diego Comic-Con poster will do something. I know that San Diego Comic-Con poster pumped in value over the last 24 hours. I'm not 100% sure why, but I'm assuming because this is dropping. Thomas G is passing today. Is this a good to buy? Probably not on drop, Karthik. I'm not gonna buy it on the drop. I'm gonna try to get one in the marketplace for cheap. Jamie Hunsaker says I am only going for this because I heard the word Banksy. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. I was just repeating what somebody else said. Miss Mama Mia says, was trying to buy a Walt, but it's pumping. Do you think it will come down? Yes. I think it'll come down with, like, we got 6 drops in the next 5 days. I would wait maybe until right before the Mysterio drop. What's up, Malden? Good luck, everybody. It's time to go for this one. If you want to get in there quick, I would suggest, I mean, I probably will buy it. I don't know. I just like the green trucks. Maybe I'll just buy it anyway. I would suggest lining up the error message with the buy now and then spam clicking when there's about 3 seconds left, all the way until it's to 0, and keep on spamming until you get in there to get the reservation. What's up, dude? Cole in the chat. JD says, what's Banksy? Banksy is an artist, and it's like he's like a mysterious artist. Nobody knows who it really is. And then some guy had are we really telling the story again? Some guy had a theory that Welcome to San Diego Comic-Con poster was actually made by Banksy. And there's a whole lot of reasons of why, and a whole lot of incorrect reasons of why. I don't want to get into it. The fact is, Rev Alex confirmed that was a dumb theory and that it was not created by Banksy. So I'm assuming this one was also not created by Banksy. Bruin says, I never pass. I'm not passing since Superman. If he skips, I'm proud of Vault. I mean, I skipped the Romulan. The Star Trek Romulan, I skipped that one. I don't know if I can skip this one, y'all. What if I get the 616 poster, y'all? I only got 127 gems. Oof. 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 Let's just do it. I like buying stuff. What's up, Richie Rich in the house? BB All-Star says, only got 19 gems. Think I can get a poster? Maybe in a couple days. Imagine you miss on this drop because I waited too long. Got the box skipped for me, says Zachary Roy. Let's see what the poll said. 22% say they're going for it. 14% say they're not sure yet. Everyone goes for market. There will be limited FA owners. Could matter in the future. I knew you were going to go for it, said Sean. I can't resist. 2367. It doesn't get any worse than that. Worst possible serial number. Awesome, awesome. All right, let's see what they're doing. Market is open. We got some listings. See if I get a quick delivery. Maybe I can sell it for a good price. Right now it's at 70 gems. Above retail, there's one at 50. I can afford only 19. Anyone want to sell me for 19? Just be patient. VVN3 says, oof. RIP 2637. That was not the greatest serial number you could get. 601 for Duhart. That's not bad. Cue the GIF. I know, right? 1805 for Jamie Hunsaker. Oh, it's sold out. Surprise. A little surprise there. Number 1400's on the market for floor price. I'm waiting for that price to come down though before I start sniping. Let's see if I can get a delivery. No delivery yet. And right now, price is not looking too bad. You waited so long, man. Delivery will be delayed. Yeah, that's true. I did wait a long to decide before I hit that button. You're right. That's on me. I got to make a quicker decision. 10 gem profit for Bruin. Bruin made a profit today. Sold out quickly. I like to see that though. Daniel Marquez got mint 2350, so you did this about the same as me. We didn't get the greatest mints today. Sitting at 65, 69 gems, still above floor, above retail, except for that 55 came up. I'm sure someone sniped that. So few additions, it better sell out. Yeah, less than 3,000. It gets shifted, not sold out, I guess, is not sure. So you might be able to get a rebound. Let's go back and check it out. We don't have our rebound clock up. It says sold out. I bet if you wanted one, you could get one on the rebound. I'll get the clock pulled up for you guys. On the rebound, you'll have to click into the page on this one at the 4-minute mark. So where's my clock? I'll link the clock in the chat. It's also linked in the description. Get it put up here in a good spot where you can see it. So if you want to go for, ugh, that always happens. If you want to go for the rebound, and you have your button at sold out right here, your key is to get the buy now button back at the 4-minute mark. So you'll be at this page right here when it's at 359 and a half. Click into here, and hopefully you're sold out. We'll switch back to buy now. All right, let's see what we're looking like in the market. 59 gems, so it's sitting around retail right now. See if I got a delivery yet. No delivery over here, still pending. These last drops are not looking good for VeVe, says the Alchemist. Well, we got some good ones coming up this week, though. You can have my rebound, says Derpy Von Trapp. Yeah, a lot of people went in and got the reservation, but did not buy. So you're gonna have some rebounds. 44 gems. That one went quick. There's a 229 for 44 gems. Oh, it popped up too at 229 for 44. I don't even think I can flip that, honestly. I'll pass for now. Keep an eye out on it. 007 to me personally is the lamest drop of the week, says Zachary Roy. Oh, you mean the posters? But they did add that airdrop to it, so that kind of helps. VV All-Star says, yo, I think it's a Banksy. If you have proof, let me know, because I believe you. Okay, Bacon believes it. All right, maybe it is. Oh, my goodness, Adam, let's go with the super chat. We're going to call that a super chat. Let's let Robot Lady in the house reading it.
Arden super chatted $49.99 to the humblest VeVe streamer. Best tips and coverage that has helped me and thousands of others build an awesome VeVe account.
Thank you, Adam. I appreciate that. We have got to teach the robot lady how to say VeVe. Every time she reads it, she says VeVe. We know that you do not pronounce it VeVe. That is sacrilegious. Adam, my man, with the super chat. I appreciate you, bro. Let's go. I needed that to make up for this drop. It was not a good drop day for me with serial number something 23 something 7. I got mine delivered. Buy now is back up though, so you should be able to get one if you want. Let's see what the delivery looks like. Here we go. 2367. It's at 50 gems right now. Am I going to paper hand it? I am, because I think it's going to go below that. I think it'll drop from 50 gems down to maybe 35. And then it might go back up to 45 after that. I want to catch it at the bottom. And since all of them are purchased, well, pretty much all of them are purchased. Buy now is back up, but I'm thinking most are purchased. The deliveries are going to get there pretty quick. So you might see that shift from the floor down to about 35. Go pretty quick within the next few minutes. So I'm keeping my eye out on it. I expect it to drop and then come back up. She should say it correct if you wrote it VeVe. Oh yeah, that's true, Big A. Good point. All right, guys, if you guys super chat it, type it VE space VE. So robot lady, we gotta teach her how to say the words. Adam got big bucks. Yeah, Adam's a baller. He's a big Aston Martin secret rare holder like me. I think he's got several. Don't paper hand. This is going to 300. Says golden retriever boy. Come on, bro. You serious? Did mine get purchased? Yep, somebody bought mine, so I did sell it. Let's see if I was wrong. I sold it for like $49, right? $49.99. It is what it is. I think that's what I sold it for. Maybe, hope I didn't type it the wrong number in there. Yeah, the buy now button is still there. And we crashed, but yeah, I did sell it for either $49 or $49.99. Without reservation holding spots, we should see floors shift way more quickly now. Good point, VV3. We'll try that next time, says Adam. Yeah, VE space VE. I think that'll work. All right, let's get in here and see if we can't catch it when it hits that bottom. I want it to be under 35. I don't know if it's going to go that low with it sticking at 50 right now, but I was wanting to pick them up under 35, especially like 3 digits or lower. We'll see if that happens. I'm not scared to snipe some good ones and try to flip them. Half of the people that W backed out, that's true. So there are a lot unsold. I sold one of my Astons to get the coin to buy the secret rare Spider-Man animated. You guys, oh yeah, Jerry's a well, dude. He's got a secret rare Spider animated. That's probably the best NFT on the app. I was putting together my top 5 list for the VeVe Collectibles Facebook group. Somebody actually asked everybody what's their top 5 NFTs on the app. I had to put secret rare Spider-Man as number 1. Secret rare Aston Martin was number 2, of course. But that secret rare Spider-Man, you can't beat that. Only 1,000 editions. The first Marvel dropped, the first Spider-Man animated. It's got a lot going for it. I'm still not seeing them drop very much. We're still at 50 gems floors. 20 to 30 end of the week, says Brendan Z. It's confirmed on Twitter. Don't sell VeVe Vault. That one is confirmed to go over 300. Man, what are y'all talking about? Don't listen to the chat. I'm just reading it. These are not my words. They're their words. Mohammed in the house. Let's see if it works. Thank you.
Mohammed Gulfraz super chatted $2.23. Is it VeVe or VeVe? Let's see.
I'm so disappointed right now. Thank you, Mohammed. I'm disappointed in Robot Lady. VeVe, really? VeVe? I think it's got to be VEE space VEE. I'm not telling y'all to keep super chatting me, but I'm curious if it works. This poster isn't selling out, says Derpy Bond Trap. It was sold out for a minute. Let's go back and see if it how it changes. If we wait in about 15 minutes, we'll be able to check down here to see how many are left. Right now, there's still 985, but they're probably still doing deliveries. But right now, buy now is back up, and price has been sticking around 50 gems. Try VV, capital V, capital V. Yeah, that might work too. V period, V period. J Money lost just when we get used to it. VV, that's the new one we're gonna try. VV, VEE, VEE. It said VeVe though. It kind of sounded like VeVe to me. There we go for science.
VeVe in 3 super chatted $2. VV for science.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, it worked. Thank you, VV in 3. But for some reason, she called you VeVe in 3. But the VEE did in fact work. Thank you for testing that for us. We tested it scientifically, and we know for sure that we can make Robot Lady say VV if we type it VEE space VEE. All right, we're down to 45 gems now. We're headed towards that 35 floor I'm looking for. Trying to pick these up under 35 gems, but I'm going to be picky about the serial numbers. Donation Bay A, it worked. Brennan Z, I can see your comments. Wonder if it's because I'm a mod here? I don't know what's going on with you guys. I can see both of y'all's. Wait, we can't reserve anymore. Yeah, no more reservations, JD. Guess I have to change my entire channel name now. It's not worth it, dude. It's not worth it. Tucson Collectibles got a number 211 on the rebound. He just picked up another one and got a great serial number. Let's go. Congratulations. One thing I like to do at this time is go in here and check the low to high and see if anybody listed their stuff too low. I mean, it's kind of dangerous these days. I grabbed a couple of low serials to flip that haven't flipped yet, like my secret rare Eye of Agamotto. I don't see anything here that's worth picking up. But this is a good place to check for low prices on like sub 50 serial numbers for quick flips, especially on drop day. All right, we were at 45, now we're at 47. I'm waiting for 35 to start grabbing them. Unless I see a good serial number. 2002 for 60s, not horrible. Eamon just got number 101. Put it up for auction. Congratulations. VeVe for the win. Tito20, 420 says, I see, I told you it wasn't going to sell out because of the results of your poll. It's not my fault. Don't blame me. Should we just not do polls? People like the polls. Firefly Odyssey, here's the cats in the background. They're like fighting with each other. They do that now lately. The kitten is starting to grown up, so she's more fun to play with for my old cat. 616 is on the market for 616 gems. I would like to have sniped that one. Oh, I forgot we don't reserve now. You got to be quick. Dang. All right, we got to tighten up. It's time to start sniping. We need some sniping music. I just seen the number 60 go for 45 gems. That would have been a nice snipe right there. Excuse me. Click like. Chicks like the polls. I should not have read that one. I thought I have number 90 reserved for 59. There is no reservations, J Money. You got to be quick. How much did you pay for that secret rare? Okay, look, if anybody wants this, I've been trying to shill it. I paid $550 for secret rare Eye of Agamotto number 55, and it seemed like such a good deal at the time. Floor price is at $275. It was at $300 at the time. But if you go in and look at all the sub 60 serial numbers, man, that's a great deal. $599. I bought it for $550. I'm just trying to get my money back at this point. I thought I could get like $8.99, $9.99 for it. All right, I'm done shilling. Let me get back in here. Feel free to go pick that up if anybody wants it. Yeah, no more reservations. The snipe goes like that. Yeah, you got to be quick now. We're back to old school snipes. It goes with the flash. You got to get in there. You got to click back quick too. It can still be purchased on the web platform. It seems 965 remaining, so it's not completely sold out. Anyone else feel a little disrespected by this 007 drop? What about the people that held? I agree with that. That the people that held the OG poster should get something. I mean, you got a point. I'd rather them get rewarded, but I mean, they need to pump up the drop before it happens to get people excited about it. And I think that's more about what that was about. Not sold out on app 2? Yeah, it's not sold out. 968 remaining on mine. What do you think number 101 is worth? Not a ton. Maybe like 250, 300, maybe 200. What's up, Random Hero? Random Hero GIF. What's up, Bobby Greeno? Haven't been going for the drops lately. I've been gun shy with the way the market has been. But there's a couple of drops this week that are going to be pretty good. Let me see. I could pull up this video for you. It's actually linked in the description. Alright, so check out this video. There are several that I have price predictions above retail. For sure the comic, no doubt. That comic is a 10K edition comic drop. I guess on this one was 45. Daredevil I think is going to do alright. Let me see what the retail is for Daredevil. It's 50 gems, and I think I have 85 as my price prediction for Daredevil. Because it's the new, shiny new toy. Around here somewhere, 85 gems. Yeah, there we go, 85. And then the comic I do think is going to do alright. This is 6.99 retail. This is where I got all my price predictions at. And you probably can't see that, can you? Sorry. 18, 11, 25, 50, and 150 on the comic drop. And then we got, what's next? I think this is going to go above retail for sure. The Scepter, it's only 30 gems retail. 6,500 editions is a lot, but it's the third Infinity Stone, and that's important. And then, of course, with Mysterio, is that his name? Like Rey Mysterio? It is Mysterio. Mysterio, 2,000 editions. We got the animated one for 50 gems. I think that's going to be like at least 80. So there's plenty to go for this week. It's Comic-Con. They never let us down on Comic-Con. Did I blow out speakers that time? I think I fixed that before we're good. Awesome. What's up, Doctor Strange in the house? Skipped that one. All about that new comic, though. Yep. 007 would make a cool 8-episode HBO type of series. A 00 TV series. I can see that. We're at 45 gems now. 35 would be nicer. I don't know if it's going to go that low, though. Seeing lots of good serial numbers on the market, though. It's time to try to get one of these snipes. We gotta be quick now. I gotta get used to this new system where there's no reservations, but so does everybody else too, so it's not like it's a disadvantage for anybody in particular. You just gotta get used to not having to reserve. Quickly get in there and quickly click buy. When I pulled out that number 60 a minute ago for floor price, I was sitting there and looked at it for a second because I was used to reserving. If I would have been quicker, I might have actually gotten it. Dan says I like the Electras. Ugh. I haven't been able to interact with BZ for a year or so until today. What? Why? Did y'all block each other or something? That's weird. Have you heard of Marvel 101? I have not, Eamon. I didn't know that was a thing. If so, that might make it more valuable. Bio thinks the Scepter is the best of the week. A lot of people are thinking that the Scepter might be the best NFT of the week. I think your best chance to make money of the week, though, is the comic. First appearance of Mary Jane. It's actually worth some money in the physical world, too. Comic and Scepters all I want, says Marv. Yeah, Marv loves comics. We need to get Marv on here on the channel one day talking about his comic book collection, and not just on the app but also in real life. It is Mysterio, Rey Mysterio. I'll be calling him Rey Mysterio the whole time. K Bacon says I think only ultra rare Mysterio on comic book will be above retail. You don't think the Loki Scepter will be? It's only 30 gems retail. We're down to 40 now. We got some at 40. I'm ready to start sniping at 35, unless I see a good serial. Let me get one more refresh real quick and I'll check the chat. Good serial for under 40 would be nice. See nothing there. The 2-hour movie is as an art form is dead? Kinda. It's a big commitment now to sit there and watch a movie for 2 hours. Everything else under retail within a week? Dang. We got some bears in the chat. We got some Chicago Bears in the chat. Speaking of Chicago Bears, I need to check my fantasy football teams before tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday, and my fantasy football team's been doing all right. I'm in the OMI League, where I have a chance of winning 200,000, I think, OMI tokens. And I didn't make the playoffs last year, but this year I'm looking strong thanks to my man Lamar Jackson. Ultra Rare Mysterio is not really animated particle effects and they're not very beautiful, you're saying? Are you sure that's the only animation though? It's still a cool poster. I'll keep it just because this is the first drop when they announced IMX chain. That's a good point. I was thinking that too, and for like a split second, then I never thought about it again. But that does make sense that this is the first drop where metadata is available. And some people might think that it could be, I don't want to say that it could be more valuable because of that, but it could be like printed onto the blockchain first. IMX, it might have like a lower token ID number. It's going to be the first one with metadata. I don't know for sure if that's how it's going to work, but I've heard some people speculate that might be the truth, might be what happens, and it might cause it to be more valuable, at least in the future. DJ thinks the Scepter is the worst drop of the week? Really? 619? Why 619? Oh, I hear you. Mysterio 619, J Money, that would be dope. It took me a second, but the Rey Mysterio 619 would be a great serial number for that. Daredevil, too many additions. Yeah, but people like the new shiny toy. People have been excited about the Daredevil drop. It's Ben Affleck, y'all. Just kidding. Tucson says, the real team I follow is doing okay. The Eagles, go Eagles. What do you think if the market refreshed every 15 minutes and everything you post in between isn't shown until then? Excuse me. I mean, that'd be kind of wild. I kind of like it better this way, but I can see what you're saying. If that happened, they would all get thrown at the same time, and then, of course, the lowest one, everybody would go for the lowest, but if you were smart, you could scroll through and try to find good serial numbers. Oh, it would be a whole different game. It wouldn't be bad, though. What's up, Bob Sells in the house? I was just watching your video this morning, Bob Sells. Make sure you guys are subscribed to his new YouTube channel. I think it's going to 35 is my guess. It has Mysterio on animated label. I think not. Oh, that's true. It doesn't say animated. I was wondering why it didn't say animated next to it. So I guess it's not technically animated, it just has those particle animations. Poster is not sold out yet. Why drop a poster for being the first ever on IMX with low mints? I mean, it's not just any plain old poster, it's Marvel. It's got all the characters on it, it's kind of dope. Zombie Attack News says I did the drop, mint 25.54. Still a cool poster, has Moon Knight on it. Nice. Yeah, I do like Moon Knight. 68 for 229, 483 for 50. I'm looking for good deals, but I don't see any yet. 41 now, so we're getting down to 40 gems floor price. I'm looking for 35 to start buying. But I'm gonna be picky about my mints. It'll be so cool when the Daredevil and Elektra secret rares are interactive. That's true. I was thinking about that about Daredevil too. People like Elektra a lot. I'm not 100% sure why, but for some reason people like Elektra a lot, so they're gonna want a Daredevil to go with their Elektra collection. We got any Elektra collectors in the chat? That's now NBA 2K does their market refreshes. You snipe every 15 minutes. Interesting. I won 200 gems in a poker game the other night. Let's go. Who you playing poker for gems with? I want to play. Mysterio and the comic are the only drops I see doing decent like a week after the drop. Mysterio and the comic. What about Deadpool? Y'all don't think Deadpool will do alright? Look at Silver Surfer. Silver Surfer said above around 100 gems. A little bit higher than 100 gems for a long time after that drop. And that retail price was 60. And Daredevil is 50 and has less editions. New Black Panther is going to be 2 hours and 40 minutes long. That's a bit much. Last night I won an ASM 300. Tucson winning NFTs and poker games. Good stuff. Bob Sale says I don't like the scepter, but 30 gems and people needing it for the supposed airdrop for having all of the Infinity Stones. Exactly. That's why people are going to want it. Could be a play for some gems. Yes, yes. Tucson says the Elektra storyline in Daredevil is one of the best Marvel stories ever. Interesting. I didn't know that. Maybe we need it as a comic book so we can read the story. 45 is the lowest I see. Let's see what the floor is. 44. So it went down to 40, but it didn't go lower than that. I'm going to be patient before I start buying. Let's see how many are left. 932 left. So it looks like they're probably done delivering. And it's probably going to be about 900 left in the store. Daredevil 5600 editions, I believe, will also not sell out. You might be right. 5600 though, I think it sells out. 50 gems is not too much. I mean, if it was like 80 gems, it probably wouldn't. But for 50 gems, I think it might sell out. That'd be interesting to see. Quilly gift, J Money says, I got you. VeVe wasn't completely dead when Silver Surfer dropped. It wasn't that long ago. Daredevil will be appearing in the She-Hulk show tomorrow. Interesting. I didn't know that, J May. Thank you. Silver Surfer I bought for 51 gems. It must have been recently though, because it just dropped that low over the last couple of weeks. It was staying up around 100 gems. This one right now is staying above 40. Ultraman will delete his 2K listings and move the floor. I've heard of Ultraman. I haven't seen his videos yet though. Scepter and Tesseract at the moment. Which one is the third? The third one is the Scepter. Scepter, Tesseract. Oh, the Eye of Agamotto, which nobody has bought of mine yet. I tried. The Eye of Agamotto. If you want a low serial, hit me up. Got that number 55 for you. We saw that. Have you guys seen this? Let me show you this real quick. If I could find it in the app, I would. I probably could if I tried hard. But I wanted to show off this guy's flex. It was a pretty dope flex, in my opinion. Some people didn't like it. Question is, am I gonna be able to find it? It's this way. I'll show it. So I was just looking through the market, and actually somebody else had mentioned it too, I think in my Discord server. Okay, here we go. I was just like, this dude's just flexing. So this was, all I could do is post 5. That's the max pictures that you can put during a tweet. But there was actually like, I had screenshotted like 8 or 10 of them. He put all these up on the market. He's got all the serial 44s, 44, 44, 444. And it's just like ridiculous. So of course I had to see who this guy was. He's just flexing. He knows nobody's gonna buy for 444,000. He just wants to show you what he has. And of course he has, may the fours be with you. Have a 444 or 4444 mint contact. He's got some 44s down here. It's Walls of Jericho is this guy's name. That's a good flex. That's pretty dope. And he's kind of, I would call that a well. Put your stuff up there and just show them what you got, even though you don't expect them to buy. I like it. Check out that Frank Miller Daredevils with Kingpin 2. I think it's issue 219 to 225. Oh, that's a good storyline. Agamotto's the third. Yep. The face of Daredevil looks so bad. Is it from a famous artist or an 815 model? I think a lot of times they use like toy models that they make the NFTs from. So that might be what it is. Wall of Jericho probably holds more Boba Fett ultra rares than anyone else. All right, I didn't know that was one that he was holding on to. Yeah, that dude's got a great collection, obviously. I'm just showing that because look, if somebody pays that much for all the 44s, don't you think this Eye of Agamotto 55? Somebody's gonna come in here wanting all the 55s, and if you were to buy that now, then you would be able to sell it to them for more. I'm just saying. Trying to get my stuff sold. So many 3-digit posters at 50 gems. Is that where everybody's posting theirs at? I don't want to pay that much for a 3-digit unless it was like sub 200 maybe. I'm trying to get one of these 2 digits for floor price. Had a chance a minute ago, but I wasn't quick enough. We got another drop today, y'all. James Bond's posters are dropping at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I think, right? Let me go check. So 3.5 hours, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 3.5 hours dropping today. There'll be 7, what, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 7 of them dropping. If you own all 7 of them, I think it was the 20th, then you'll get the 8th one as an airdrop. 40 gems is the price, retail price, and it's blind box. Am I buying any hero cards NFTs? No, I'm not, Sugar Shane, but I still have my original ones, the ones I haven't sold yet. I still got quite a few. I give away a lot of them to my VIPs, but I still have like some, I got, I think, 2 of the epic Wonder Woman, not epic, but legendary Wonder Womans. The shameless Eye of Agamotto plug. I'm trying, man. Mohammed says Marvel tweeted the VeVe giveaway to 16 million people. Yeah, that was a pretty big deal for sure. 82 for 150. Tucson says, I believe Apple CEO Tim Cook, who says once the AR glasses go on your face, you won't want to take them off. Yeah, I think that's going to be a game changer, no doubt. But it's going to take a while for mass adoption, even on AR goggles, for people to even just try them. But once they try them, it's kind of like the Oculus Quest. Once you try it, you're like, oh, okay, this is way better than I expected. Number 66 for 250. I don't even have 250 gems, but if I did, I would consider that for a quick flip. It's tough to flip those low cereals right now, though. Darkling says, Poe, who's going for the Bond? That's a good question. All right, guys, are you going for today's James Bond poster drop? Are you going to buy it on the drop? I think I'm going to buy at least one blind box, because I always do. And, of course, I'll give you a not sure yet for the indecisives. That was a solid flex, I agree. Are we, do I have a delay? It seems like there's a big delay or something. Every time I post something, somebody says something about it like 10 minutes later. The thing is, though, the Bond posters look dope. They do. I agree. Not all of them. I think one of them looks like the Mad Magazine character, and another one of them I wasn't too impressed with, the one that was like 4 different ones. But all the other ones look awesome to me. They'd be cool to have in my vault sitting right in front of my Aston Martin. Cook talks about AR being dominant over VR because the way glasses can always be worn in any environment. It makes sense. And it would make sense that, if you're wearing AR glasses all the time, you could put like a Todd McFarlane in the corner of your house next to your TV, the NFT. And then if you have it all the time and you're watching TV, it's just, you got your Todd just sitting there, a Batman. And then your buddy comes over, he wears his AR goggles all the time. So as he comes in, he sees your Todd McFarlane sitting in the corner. He's like, oh, dope. It's going to be a game changer for sure. Going for Bond, but skipped this one, says Dan. So some people skip this one, but they're more excited about the Bond posters. Bond posters do look good. I think we're still at a 45 floor. I see one at $43.99. Looks like we got 21% so far say they're going for it. 61% say they are not. How many Bond posters will you buy, Vault? If you could buy multiple, I'll buy one on the drop. I mean, it's going to depend if I have any jimmies. If somebody bought that Eye of Agamotto, I'd probably buy more. Just saying. That's the third show of the day. If they're like under 15, I want to complete the set and get the airdrop. I like airdrops. I want to get, probably should not say this out loud. And we got a lot of time. I want to get a couple of those Pride 2s. I forgot to do this, but I could do this later on today. I want to pull up the drop from when Pride 2 dropped, because if you remember, they released Pride 2 with the wrong asset, and it was a different animated poster from Rewind Collective that they showed, and then they ended up changing it back. But I think that airdrop we're getting is going to be that one that they accidentally showed us on drop day, and I think that one looks really cool, better than the Pride 2 in my opinion. And if you own 3 Pride 2s, then you get 3 of those airdrops. They've already confirmed that. So if it goes under 200 gems is what I'm looking at for those Pride 2s, I'd like to pick up a couple and get a couple of those airdrops. Even though the airdrop edition size is probably going to be high, It's one I would have to hold long term. What's up, Sunny Views in the house? I did get one today. I sold it for 50, paid 60, sold it for 50. I'm sure there'll be modifications for the visually impaired. That's true. Yeah, I'm sure they'll have like prescription AR goggles, glasses. The only thing, Quid has one of their posters and can get minted, so basically Quid got it first. Do they only have one of the posters that are dropping today, or do they have a bunch of them? I thought they had more than one. But they're not technically NFTs. They have the option to mint. You can turn them into NFTs. Doesn't necessarily mean that anybody has, but I would assume at least one person has. Marvelous Pack says it's not in Spanish. It looks like it's in Spanish right here. This one right here. But of course we can't see it yet. Thomas G says, do you have any Funko NFTs on wax? No, but I've seen a couple people post their Funko NFTs and they look very cool. There was a drop with classic movie posters and James Bond was one of them. Oh, I see. So it was just the one then. Pride 1 and Pride 2 will have separate airdrops. I don't know for sure about that. I'm not 100% sure if they have separate airdrops or not. Cheeto420 says, let's pay VeVe Vault for what he does and smash that like. Appreciate you. Yeah, hit that like button for extra luck on today's bond drop. If you guys are going for it anyway. It looks like 65% say they're not going for it. 18% say they are. Wow. It is a 40 gem retail price. But if you guys don't go for it, then that means they're going to be really cheap in the aftermarket, which is what I want, because if I can buy them, like I said, for under like 15, under 20 gems each, I would do that to get that airdrop. What's up, VeVe Arcade in the chat? Let's go. Make sure you guys hang out with us on Tuesdays for VeVe Trivia. We've been doing it every week now. Everybody who hangs out with us and goes for VeVe Trivia has a good time. We're trying to make the questions a little bit easier. Sometimes they're a little bit tough. Bond UK editions. I don't know too many posters for Blind Box. There are 7 of them. Tucson Collectibles says it is. Can you guys confirm separate airdrops for 1 and 2 Pride? I don't necessarily know that it is. I haven't seen any confirmation of that. 7 posters are a bit much. 4 or 5 would have made sense to get the drop. I mean, it is the 60th anniversary, though. They're celebrating. It's time to celebrate. It's a celebration, y'all. It's an anniversary. I see a couple for 41. I don't know if we're going to reach that 35 gem floor. Right now it's 41. With no good serial showing. I'm going to be patient on this one. When's the snapshot for the Bond airdrop? Let's find out. I think it was the 20th. Could be wrong though. Only one way to find out. Let's go check it out at the bottom of the Medium article. 20th. Yep. Thursday, October 20th at drop time. You have to have all 7 posters to get that 8th poster. But I wouldn't sell. I'm like, if you get all 7 of those posters and you hold them at the time of the snapshot, I would hold on to those and not sell any of them until you get the airdrop, because I don't know if you want to call it a problem, but we've had problems in the past when there were snapshots. It wasn't technically a snapshot because if you sold after the snapshot, you didn't get the airdrop. Ray Fixie is going to get like 300 airdrops. That's true because he has all those Pride ones. I didn't even think of that, Tico. That's true. Sean says Prides both get the same NFT, so the same airdrops. Some people are saying otherwise then. Jordan says approximately for the same amount of the poster, one could get the Pride 2 and get that airdrop. I think it's better. Out of the poster one could get. Yeah. That's true. I just think there's going to be a high edition size for that airdrop, the Rewind Collective airdrop. There's probably not going to be a high edition size for the Bond airdrop because there's not going to be a ton of people who get all 7 posters. And if that Bond poster drops with like 200 editions or 300 editions, it's going to be worth some money. It's going to be worth like 400 or 500 minimum. Maybe 200 or 300 minimum. Let me not get ahead of myself there. Is the airdrop poster that good to take a risk of buying 7? Like I said, if they're under 25 gems, I would try to keep an eye to see how many other people are trying to complete this set. But like I said, I think only about 200 or 300 will do it. And if so, your airdrop edition size is going to be really low. J-May, we're not sure. I think it's the airdrop is the same for Pride 1 and Pride 2. That's what I think personally. But we've gotten a couple of different reports on that. Mr. Evo says, can someone find the video from SDCC where Alex was interviewed and talking VeVe? You have to check YouTube for that. J Money says separate airdrops for 1 and 2. I think airdrops will be from their historical figures collections, but that's just a guess. Do you still have your beta and blue at Secret Rare? I didn't get a beta and blue Secret Rare. That's the problem. I should have got one. I don't know, man. I haven't seen anywhere where it said that there were going to be separate airdrops, and I think the airdrop is going to be that NFT that we saw when Pride 2 dropped, and they accidentally dropped the wrong the wrong NFT. I'll show you guys on whenever we start up the Bond live stream. I'll have that queued up from the Pride 2 drop day, and I'll show you guys the one I'm talking about that I think is going to be the airdrop. And if so, it looks really cool. And why else would it already be on the app if that's not an airdrop? Why would it be on VeVe if it wasn't an airdrop? I'm almost sure it is, because there's no other reason for it to even exist on VeVe if it wasn't expected to be an airdrop or something. Let's see if we get the refresh. Nothing great. You're going to lose 200 after the posters dump after the airdrop, says KCB. You're probably right. Any video out from New York City Comic-Con? That's a good question. Let's see if we got any live Comic-Con, especially if we got any OMI homies. Any OMI homies showing their footage of the Marvel booth. Let's see if we got any today. Nope, not yet. They'll be coming out soon. You'll start seeing them soon. So we don't have any yet. Nothing yet, but soon people will be showing their footage of New York Comic Con. I want to see what the booth looks like this year with Marvel and VeVe together. Yeah, that troll question was not nice, Golden Retriever boy. Do I still have your beta and blue secret rare? Shimbo says, I don't think that all are ultra rare. I like more the Disneyland posters. All are secret rare, so they get more MCP points. That's a very good point, honestly, yeah. And it's Disney over 007. You're probably right, it makes sense. But the 007, I mean, you can't act like James Bond doesn't have a big fan base. I mean, if we're a bunch of Americans over here talking about James Bond, we don't know what we're talking about, because he's more on the British level, right? All the British guys like him. The airdrop thing will be a break-even deal, then the posters will appreciate. Depends on the edition size. Is this drop another bomb? So far, it's doing about what I expected. My price prediction was 45. It hasn't sold out yet, though. But the price is holding strong. It didn't drop to 35 like I expected. I wanted to pick them up at 35 and let it come back up to 45. Listing slowed down quite a bit on today's poster because there's only 2,900 of them and 900 haven't sold yet. So there's only 2,000 out of them out there. And quite a few people are probably going to be holding theirs. The poster looks cool, 007. Yeah, the posters do look cool. I like the first one the best. I like the second one too, from Russia with Love. And I like the last one, the Japanese one. I wish you were their vault in New York City Comic Con. Man, I told you guys, I'm a country boy from Indiana. I'm scared to go to New York City. I think I tweeted about it. I was like, I will go to New York, but I just need to learn a little bit of martial arts first to protect myself in case something goes down. In case I get hungry and want to go to McDonald's. I already know what happens at McDonald's in New York. I mean, you got to be prepared if you want to go in there and get a Big Mac or something. You can't just go in there with no past knowledge and no hand-to-hand combat skills. Somebody pulls out an axe, what are you going to do? I like also the word minted in the metadata. Absolutely. Why is Beta Blue Ultra Rare so cheap? Only 1,700 editions? That's a good question. I mean, it is animated, but I mean, it's not T-Rex, though. It depends on if you like Jurassic Park and if you like dinosaurs. What's up, Punch Pavley in the house? Making my way to New York, and I'm from New York City, born and raised. Don't be scared. I know, I'm just kidding. If I get Punch Pavley with you, you're good to go. I mean, he's kind of famous. He's probably got some friends in the mafia watching his back at all times. He's got connections, I already know. I hate minted in metadata. What do y'all mean? Is that the date it's minted? You need that. Why would you not want that in there? I don't know. Ugh. See, you gotta think fast. It took me a second to decide if I wanted to buy that. I'm still not sure if I would have. Number 555 for 66. Maybe you could have flipped that for 99. You probably could have got at least 80 for it. If I would have been quicker on my decision making there, maybe I could have snatched that up. Some are getting listed under 40 now. All right, let's keep our eye out. Because they removed reservation, it's not going to 35. Otherwise, it would be 30 for a few minutes. Let's keep our eye out. Let's see if it does. Apparently, they're starting to go lower. I don't see anything under 40 yet. There's that 555 again. I hear you. Who sniped that? Lou 15. Nice snipe. Put it back up for 99. Probably exactly what I would have done if I was quick enough. You gotta be fast, man. You gotta make quick decisions. See if anything pops up. Ugh, went back. There we go. 49, 45. I'm not seeing anything under 40 yet. 41 still. I don't know if they're gonna drop much lower than that. Smart Bass says, because they removed reservation. Yeah, I already read that. What's up, Mo Fresh? I got your back, Vault, if you ever come to New York. I'm going to have a whole crew with me, apparently. We're going to be rolling deep. Manhattan is not full of mafia. It's all wealthy psychos. Interesting. Punch says, so I'm at the doctor's all day. I can take a flight from Miami. So either tonight or tomorrow morning, ready for the 10 a.m. New York City Comic-Con gates open, epic times. Make sure you maybe take some footage. You got an iPhone or something? You can give us some footage of what it looks like at Comic-Con. I need to see what the Marvel booth looks like. I want to see what the crowd looks like. I want to see you out there shilling VeVe to people, letting them know about it. Brooklyn is where all the animals are. Brooklyn, huh? What about the Bronx? I heard the Bronx was bad. If you had 100 gems, which one comic would you stack? Sorry. I'm thinking. I mean, you guys already know what I stack, so it'd probably be something I stack. Here's one I would think about. 30 gems? I didn't know it was that low. I'd buy 3 of those, honestly. I mean, the floor's not super thin. It's just a great looking comic with a full black background and Spider-Man on the front. And it's the first appearance of Spawn. No, Carnage. Carnage. Let me look in here for a few other ones. This one, Sergeant Fury, either the ultra rare or the common. Way too low right now. Let's see what it's priced at. Oh, okay. Oh, this is the ultra rare. 38.88. I mean, that's not a great deal on the ultra rare maybe, but the commons for the Sergeant Fury would probably be good to pick up. I like the Tarzan because they're somewhat related to DC Comics. It's not Marvel. It's like the only comic on the app that's not Marvel, and it's still really cheap. Groot, Tales to Astonish Groot is probably a good one. Uncanny X-Men 266 with the first appearance of Gambit. And I like the What Ifs right now. These used to be really expensive. They're down to under 4 gems. The first What If ever. I'm about to grab these right now, actually. I better not. No impulse buying today. I better get out of the market before I start buying stuff. Let's see where we're at on the floor. Saw some good serial numbers there. We're still at about 41, 42 gems. Hasn't moved much at all. Manhattan is dope like Disney. Wait, what? Manhattan's like Disney? What about Coney Island? Is that still a thing? We got your back, no worry. Let's go. What's up, Abdullah? Does not liking the reservations. I need to feed my kids no sniping. He's having trouble sniping with no reservations. I wonder why. I guess because you got to go down and click the buy now quickly. So now you got to make 2 quick clicks instead of just one. It's a different game. It's the old school way of sniping. It's got its advantages and it's got its disadvantages. The advantage is people can't hold that floor up like they've been doing and hold your stuff up. Sometimes I'll put something up after the drop and then somebody will sit there and hold it for 5 minutes as the floor comes down. I can't relist it for a lower price. Smart Buy liked the reservations better. Some people do, some people don't. Lots of museums. Actually, the museums would be very fun. I want to go to like some estate sales in New York City. I bet you can find some cool stuff in New York. Tucson grew up in Philly. Philly's another good one. I want to go to Boston's my favorite city. I've never been there. I want to go to, of course, where the big green monster is. Is that what it's called? Can't even think. Fenway Park. That's what I'm thinking. Fenway Park's on my bucket list. That's one place I gotta go. I always thought Boston was a cool city. No offense to New York. I know you guys don't get along. I have the number 2008 Sergeant Fury comic. Let's go, Abdullah. That's a good one. Coney Island is rough, man? What? Oh, really? I thought Coney Island would be fun. I always heard about it. But all those were from like 1980s movies. So, Mo Fresh has come out to New York, brother. Let's do the Comic-Con thing. Oh, no, not me. Not this week. I ain't going nowhere. I got drops to do. We got drops all week, man. I got drops to get. There's actually some good ones coming up. Meliodas with the super chat. Thank you, Meliodas. Are you going for the bond drop today? I will be going for the bond drop today. I actually need to go ahead and end this stream pretty soon so I can get everything set up for the bond drop. Get all my stuff I need to take care of today, like doing the dishes, feeding the cats, going grocery shopping. I guess we'll feed the kid too if he's hungry, and get everything ready before it's drop time for the bond drop. Bond drop will be at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so in about 3 hours and 15 minutes, I'll be live about 20 or 30 minutes before the drop, and I'm probably going to be, it's not an hour, I'm probably going to be going for it, I think, maybe going for it, probably. No, you got about 3 more hours. Goldfinger is the highest grossing film. I was wondering about that too, if that would make a difference. I kind of want to do some research on these posters before the drop too. I'm sure they all have different values in the physical world. The thing is, those values might be dependent on the edition sizes in the physical world, whereas they all have about the same edition sizes as NFTs. So I don't know how reliable those stats will be. and you might just want to go with the oldest one. That's why I kind of thought the first one is the oldest one, and it might do the best in the market. All right, my OMI homies and fellow NFT collectors, let me check this poll and end it. It looks like we got 18% say they're going for the James Bond poster drop today, 65% say no, and 17% not sure yet. Members only stream. Good point. We have not done the members only stream yet this week, and this is the first drop of the week. So as soon as I end this stream, give me about 5 or 10 minutes and I will start up a members only stream. We got lots of NFTs to give away to my OMI homies who are members of the channel, because I appreciate you guys supporting me. So keep your eye out on the members page of the YouTube channel. Sometimes it's hard to find the members only stream. I'll post it in the members only Discord channel. But if you can't find it there, just go to my YouTube channel, click on members, and you'll see the live stream there. Give me about 5 or 10 minutes to set it up, and we'll start our members only stream today. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. If you decide to go for that bond drop and I don't see you, good luck on the drop. If not, we got another drop tomorrow, and I'll see you then. Later, homies.